Good morning. In the earlier lecture, I explained the definition for vector product or cross product of two vectors. Cross product of two vectors is known as vector product because the result of cross product of two vectors is also a vector. So generally we call cross product as a vector product. The rules required to carry out the cross product using the unit vectors were derived in the last lecture. Let us make use of these rules we derived in the earlier lecture, and using those rules we shall derive formula for vector product. Vector product derivation of formula. Let us try to derive a formula to get vector product of two vectors. Let me consider two vectors. Vector A is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k. Vector A in terms of unit vectors is a1i plus a2j plus a3k, equation 1. Then vector B is equal to b1i plus b2j plus b3k, equation number 2. Vector B in terms of the rectangular components b1, b2, b3 along the unit vectors I, j and k respectively. Now cross product of these two is vector A cross vector B is equal to vector A cross vector B in terms of the rectangular components. Let us have cross product of this with these three terms plus cross product of this with these three terms plus cross product of this with these three terms. The procedure is same that we used in the scalar product. We used their dot. Instead of dot, here we have to use cross. Let us do it here. This is equal to a1i cross the whole bracket a1i cross the whole bracket plus a2j cross again the whole bracket plus a3k cross the whole bracket. Right? Now solve this, then this, then this. This is equal to A1 B1 I cross I plus A1 B2 I cross J plus A1 B3 I cross K plus A2 B1 J cross I A2 B2 J cross J plus A2 B3 J cross K plus A3 B1 K cross I plus A3 B2 K cross J plus A3 B3 K cross K. Okay, so A cross B is solved this way. Now here we have to use the 9 rules we studied in the last article, in the last lecture. What is I cross I? 0. What is J cross J? 0. What is K cross K? 0. I cross I 0. J cross J 0. K cross K 0. 0 into this, it will become 0. So the first term will be 0, then this term will be 0, then this term will be 0. So A1 B1 term will be 0, A2 B2 term will be 0, A3 B3 term will be 0, because I cross I 0, J cross J 0, K cross K 0. This is equal to A1 B2 what is I cross J? K. Or let me directly put K here. Then A1 B3 I cross K. I cross K is minus J. So put here minus, put here J, right? Then come to this term A2 B1 K cross I. K cross I is plus J, so just put plus here, J here. Okay, sorry, A2 B1 it is J cross I. This is J cross I, so it should be minus K. A2 B1 J cross I is minus K. Then come to this one, next term A2 B3 J cross K. J cross K is plus I, so just put plus here and I here. Then come to this term A3 B1 what is this? K cross I. K cross I is plus J, So just put plus here and j here. And this term A3 B2 K cross J. What is K cross J? K cross J is minus I. Put minus here, I here. Okay. So we used the 9 rules we derived in the last lecture, in the last article. Okay. Which made this 0, so the first term 0, this 0, so this term 0, this 0, so this term 0, and remaining 6 terms are taken here. A term with k is here, a term with k is here, a term with I is here, a term with I is here, a term with j is here, a term with j is here. Let us take I common. If take I common, it will be A2b3 minus A3b2. So vector A cross vector B is equal to A2b3 minus A3b2 into I taken common. This is plus A2b3, this is minus A3b2, plus j taken common. This is plus term A3b1 minus A1b3j plus k is here, this is minus k, this is plus k, take k common, plus term minus term, A1b2 minus A2b1k, equation number 3. So it's so simple. We just solved one after the other, step by step. In the final step, we used the 9 rules we derived in the earlier lecture for cross product in terms of the unit vectors. We used those rules here. Okay. And using those rules here, we get these terms, and that is equal to this. So equation 3 is the expression for cross product of 2 vectors. So whenever we have 2 vectors, cross product of 2 vectors is always given by this formula. If you remember this formula, there is no need to remember the rules. What is I cross I, what is J cross J, what is K cross K, etc. etc. If you remember this formula for cross product of 2 vectors. What is the formula? A2b3 minus A3b2 into I plus A3b1 minus A1b3j plus A1b2 minus A2b1k. If you remember this formula, you may not need to remember the 9 rules for cross product or vector product in terms of the unit vectors. Let me tell you the rules for cross product or vector product in terms of unit vectors once again. I cross I 0, J cross J 0, K cross K 0, I parallel to I, J parallel to J, K parallel to K. What does this mean? Cross product or vector product of 2 parallel vectors is always 0. Cross product or vector product of two parallel vectors is always 0. I cross I 0, j cross j 0, k cross k 0. You may remember this is one of the properties of the vector product of two vectors. Cross product of two parallel vectors is always 0. Then let us go to the remaining rules. I cross j. I cross j is always k. I cross j is always k. It means that vector product of two coplanar vectors is a vector perpendicular to the plane containing the two vectors. As I cross j is equal to vector k, as vector I cross vector j is equal to vector k, it means that cross product of two coplanar vectors, cross product of two non-parallel vectors, you may call cross product of two coplanar non-parallel vectors is always perpendicular to the plane containing the non-parallel vectors. Therefore, I cross j is equal to k. Opposite of this, j cross I is equal to minus k. J cross k is equal to I. J cross k, the coplanar non-parallel vectors, and therefore j cross k should be equal to I, which is perpendicular to the plane containing j and k, which are non-parallel, which are not parallel to each other. Opposite of this, instead of j cross k, if we go for k cross j, that will be equal to minus I. And the last two rules. K cross I. K and I present in one plane which are not parallel to each other. If we take cross product or vector product of these two vectors, it will be j. If this is the plane in which k and I are present, which are not parallel to each other, then resultant of these two will be I. It will be parallel to this plane containing the vectors k and I. Opposite of this, I cross k. I cross k is minus j. Very simple. Remember these 9 rules in terms of unit vectors, so that we can use them to carry out such vector products, and we can have the vector product of two vectors very easily. Or other way is use, remember this formula, a cross b is equal to a2 b3 minus a3 b2 into I plus a3 b1 minus a1 b3 into j plus a1 b2 minus a3 b1 into k, equation number 3. This is one method of getting this formula for cross product or vector product of two vectors. Okay, so in this lecture we have derived the relation for cross product of vector A and vector B. Okay, we solved this step by step. In this step we used the 9 formulae we discussed in the earlier lecture, and putting this formulae, the final formula we got is equation 3. This is one way of getting the formula for cross product or vector product of two vectors. One more way is there. In the next lecture we shall go for that way. Okay, and after that we shall solve few problems on cross product or vector product of two vectors. Hope you understood this. Thank you.